We're at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. This is the Garcia versus Red Cash card. And after 12 rounds of boxing, Danny Garcia was victorious over Ivan Red Cash. Then on the co-main event, Jarrett Hurd defeated Francisco Santana, unanimous decision, and Fulton was victorious over Arnold Khegai, unanimous decision. And now, let's go to post.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-fight press conference here at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn. What a night, what a way to begin the 2020 year on Showtime Championship Boxing. Congratulations to the two fighters I have up here. Swift Jarrett Hurd back in action, looked impressive over Francisco Santana. Let's give a round of applause to the former champion, looking impressive with his new trainer. And also, Philadelphia, stand up for this man, Fulton, looking impressive, changing up his game plan, going ahead, handling business, looking impressive. Another wonderful performance, and we will open it up to both guys. I'll start off with Fulton first with opening comments, and then Jarrett Hurd, and then we'll open it up to the medium for questions. Stephen?
First of all, I want to thank God, Al Heyman, the whole Showtime crew, Steven Espinoza. You know, I felt good in there. Stuck to the game plan. He kept trying to rough me up. I knew he was going to do that. We was getting ready and prepared for the war. And I came out with the victory. So just want to thank God about that, you know. We coming back, though. The next one will be for the world title, I believe. So we'll see what happens. I don't know when. I would have gave y'all details, but that's all I got for right now.
Yes, sir. I want to thank God, you know, Showtime, Al Heyman, everybody, my entire team. You know, I was out there. I did exactly what I wanted to do, you know. I said I wanted to work behind the jab. I wanted to get not hit as much, engage as much. And I think I went out there and won the early rounds and finished strong. So, I mean, I could hear the crowd. You guys were born. I know you guys love War Swift. But, you know, man, I want longevity in this career. And at the end of the day, I want to be able to sit back and enjoy it with my family, my earnings, and everything. And, you know, sometimes you may get that swift. Sometimes you may get this swift. But at the end of the day, my main thing I want to do is go out here and not make it another fight of the year. We wanted to win unanimously, and that's what we did. Like I said, thank God, thank my team, Coach K, Billy, Martin, Smalls, Doc. Man, y'all did a tremendous job, and I'm happy with my performance, you know. So, like I said, man, Mr. Get That Bag, he's back.
Also, when it comes to Jarrett Hurd, how about that knockdown in the 10th round? What an uppercut. My goodness, vicious. The power that Jarrett Hurd displays and the pure boxing ability from Fulton. So we will open it up to questions from the media.
We'll take some questions. Wait for the microphone, please.
DeMichael Cole, Philadelphia Inquirer. This is for Stephen. When did you... All right, right here. Yeah, I knew before the fight you talked about how you wanted to use your mind and, you know, use your smarts to win this fight. So when did you realize that you had several advantages in this fight?
You said when did I realize I had certain advantages?
When did you realize?
I don't know what round it was, but, you know, I just stuck to the game plan. That's how I pulled the victory out. I'm not sure of the specific round it was. But I just knew from start to finish I had to be smart with this guy because he was going to make it a dog fight and a rough fight. And he actually was probably like one of the my toughest opponent, like in the whole weight class. So I'm going to run through everything else smooth.
Congratulations, Jarrett.
Thank you.
Considering that J-Rock was upset last week, what's the plan? What do you want to do moving forward?
Man, I really don't know. You know, it's crazy because everybody wants to know what's next for me. What's next for me. Of course, I plan to always get my belts back, and I wanted to rematch. But y'all got to understand that fight with J-Roy happened a week ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared for a match, the week after that fight. And once that mix-up happened, we're not sitting around with my team and thinking, like, what's next for us? We really was just focused on Santana. So I got to go back and sit down with my team and really understand what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm unsure. I don't know.
Stephen, this way. Yo.
Oh, what's up?
How many people do you know with my voice, lad? There aren't many people like me. Anyway, great. Congratulations on the victory. You said the world title's next. Can you name some of the opponents that you'd like to face for the world title?
We'll see what Emmanuel Navarrete does. Ray Vargas is on this side now, so once I win that, I would like to unify with him. I'm not looking past my next opponent, though, but I know I'll pull the victory out. I always find a way to win. Then I'm just looking to be the first undisputed super bantamweight world champ.
This is for Stephen. There was moments in that fight where some people felt that there was elbows kind of, coming across. Did you feel that there was elbows happening, and how did you make those adjustments?
I mean, I felt everything, but it's fight. We fighting. I'm not gonna complain about it. I didn't want to give them back because I didn't want to engage into his fight. I didn't want to make it seem like he was in control by doing what he did. I wanted to stay in control the whole night, and that's what I did.
And and overall, you had your great performance, today at the Barclays Center. Is there any other location that you want to, perform at?
Yeah, I like the Barclays Center. Shout out to Bklyn as well. Philly was in the building. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to brother Nazim as well. Hope he gets well. So, but yes, I would like to fight back at the Barclays Center soon.
Congrats, champ. It seemed in the third round there he flipped you off on the canvas. It seemed you really were getting him frustrated. How did you feel the tide of the fight go when you were getting to him and he just seemed like he couldn't hawk you down or find you in the ring?
I felt good, That showed that I was in control. Once they start the elbowing and the headbutt, using the heads and throwing, they're mentally not there. You're getting the best of them. And he started slowing down after a while. So I did what I needed to do, and I did what I had to do to win this belt.
Jarrett, how do you feel that you did just overall in terms of defense? You moved your head a lot. You blocked a lot of punches. How did you feel you did as far as that goes, and also your jab, because you dominated him with your jab?
Oh, I feel I did great. Man, I hit him with so many jabs, I end up injuring my left hand a little. I think it was maybe in the 6th or 7th round. But, I fought through it. And as far as defensive-wise, I was slipping a lot of shots in there. I loved it. Like I said, I could feel when I perform in a way better than my previous fights. I felt like I was hitting him. I was just getting hit just to get one of mine off. Not in this fight. I felt like I was taking control, and I love my performance.
At the end of the fight, he went down. I think there were maybe 5 or 10 seconds left in the fight. Mm-hmm. Is that the only regret, that you just didn't have time to finish him there at the end of the fight?
Nah, I did kind of say a little bit in my head going to the 10th round. I said I'm gonna walk him down this last round. I knew I had to fight one, but I wanted to see what I can do if I kind of backed him up. So I started to walk him down, and I brought back that right uppercut.
When you hear boos, how hard is it because you have to stick to your game plan and do what you worked on in camp, but how hard was it when you started hearing boos to not kind of turn it up a little bit?
Hey, listen, man, they could have booed till their throat was sore. I got to do what I got to do, man. At the end of the day, like I said, I know they love the war swift, but I gotta think about myself first.
What did Kay say to you after your performance? How did he say that you fought?
Oh, he loved it. Exactly. We worked on the gym. Kay, we worked on a lot of jabs, using our height and range differently. Instead of just using it to bully guys and walk them down, we wanted to work behind the jab and not get touched as much. And he loved everything that he saw.
Just one last thing for you. I know you said you obviously have to talk to your team later next week or whatever, mm-hmm. But if the Charlo fight is presented to you, that's clearly the biggest fight for you. How do you feel now that you got this fight behind you about maybe going to that fight next?
Listen, I want the belts and I want the best. I was this close to becoming undisputed champion, and it's right around the corner for me. That's what I want. I want to become undisputed, so whoever got the belts, that's who I want to fight.
Fuadia, my question was actually just asked, so I don't know why I've got the mic, but why not? Yeah, doesn't matter. the weight. Obviously, you're a big 54-pounder. How did you feel in there tonight, and how much longer are we going to see you in this division?
How much longer? I don't know exact time, but I will be fighting more often than 2 times a year. I'm gonna try to at least, at the minimum, fight 3 times a year, and I'm gonna stick around as long as I can, man. I'm gonna stick around until I'm missing weight. I'm gonna do whatever I can to, accomplish that goal where I want to become undisputed before I move up.
More questions for Stephen Fulton and Jarrett Hurd? That's it. All right, congratulations
Well,
to
like
both
y'all
men.
anyway.
Looking impressive on Showtime Championship Boxing.
Questions.
East Coast represented very well. Philadelphia and Maryland. Congratulations to both men on the victories. Congratulations.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the Barclays Center. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.